Hi, I'm Laura Kaloi. I'm the Public Policy Director with the National Center for Learning Disabilities, and I'm also the parent of a child with learning disabilities. Thank you for joining our Ask the Expert series. Today we're going to talk about what a 504 plan is. A 504 plan fits under a section of law called the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, Section 504. This law was created to prevent discrimination of anyone with a disability going to school or participating in an activity that receives federal funding. This is an umbrella law that helps anyone who's eligible receive supports and services if they need it. So to become eligible under 504, you have to have a disability that substantially limits one or more major life activity. So what are some examples of major life activities? This is anything from speaking, listening, concentrating, caring for oneself, reading, writing. As long as you can demonstrate that it substantially limits the individual, you can become eligible under 504 to receive supports and services. And you then develop a 504 plan. A 504 plan is not the same thing as the Individualized Education Plan under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, or the IEP. So don't confuse the two, and we actually have a comparison chart on our website that helps walk you through what the differences are. So students and adults with this type of disability can qualify under 504, and then we develop a plan. In the plan, you should be able to document the disability, the major life activity that it impacts, and then also discuss the supports, services, and accommodations that the individual might need from the school or other environment. Inside the plan might be accommodations or modifications for testing formats, or other supports. So some examples for people with learning disabilities are in the testing environment. You might need a private place to take a test. You might need a different format in large print, or someone to read aloud to you. You may also need to answer in the test booklet and not in the answer booklet, because for people with learning disabilities, that transfer can be a problem. Other examples are being able to use a computer for any writing assignment that the child might have, having a backpack check to make sure the right homework is going home every day, having a study buddy. These are the types of things that a 504 plan can provide to a child who is not eligible under IDEA. So an important thing to know is Congress updated the Americans with Disabilities Act in 2009. And because the ADA is an umbrella law over other laws, including Section 504, there were some important updates that you should be aware of, especially if your child was evaluated for IDEA and wasn't found eligible. They may now be eligible under 504. If your child is receiving any undocumented accommodations, let's just say the teacher decides your child could benefit from extra time when they're taking a test, or could benefit from going somewhere private to do certain things during the school day. These are undocumented accommodations that really should be formalized in a 504 plan. Also, some things to consider with these updates are anyone seeking accommodations under the SAT or the ACT, or if your child is getting ready to go to college. 504 applies in the college setting to any college or university who's taking federal funds. We have a variety of information on this topic on our website, and we have an advocacy booklet related to 504 to help you understand the differences between the 504 plan and the IEP, and to help you understand how to advocate for the services and accommodations that might come under a 504 plan. A few mistakes parents make, and to keep in mind, is sometimes you don't know you're supposed to go and participate, or that you're welcome to participate in the 504 planning meeting. Always participate. You know your child best. If your child is in middle or high school, take them with you. This is a great opportunity for them to learn about their own disability and to be able to speak for themselves about what's working in terms of an accommodation and what isn't, and to help brainstorm with the team about ways to support their learning. I really urge you to use our resources on ld.org, and I appreciate you joining us today in our Ask the Expert series.